A goal is important to have a direction in life, but principles can be as important too, to have a guide to go through life. A principle is similar to a life rule. Having a clear and strong principle will guide you in the way you want to be when faced with a certain situation. Sticking with them would also let you know that you're doing the right thing, while on the other hand, going against them would make you feel horrible. You'll likely experience guilt, anxiety, and even stress. Right, just like the times when we find ourselves repeating the same patterns or making the same mistakes. That is why life principles are so essential. They serve as a reminder that we don't have to reinvent the wheel every time we face a new challenge or situation. They are, in fact, crucial to being human, yet we frequently fail to pay them the attention they deserve until it's too late. In this video, we'll look at some of these principles and how you might use them in your own life. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. 1. Attitude changes everything. Your attitude reflects how you perceive and live in the world, and it influences everything from what you say and do to how successful those actions are likely to be. If you have a bad attitude, your life will be filled with challenges, failure, defeat, and mediocrity. However, if you maintain a positive attitude, your life will be filled with more possibilities, enjoyment, and success. Your life is a representation of your attitudes. Thus, go and make good choices. 2. Good things don't come easy. It's easy to find work, but it's difficult to find one that pays well. Similarly, it's easy to meet someone you like and even fall in love with, but it takes a lot more effort to develop a lasting connection. The point is that when it comes to creating greatness, there are no shortcuts. Sure, there may be moments when it appears like luck had a role in your success. However, those who rely on luck are always disappointed. After all, sitting about wishing and hoping for great things to happen isn't going to change anything. 3. Actions speak louder than words. As cliche as it may sound, it's a principle easy to understand but often overlooked. People may tell you that they love you or care about you without doing anything to demonstrate their love or care. They may even say these things without thinking about what they're saying. They simply say them because they feel obligated to. However, no matter what someone says, if their actions do not mirror those statements, then their words are meaningless. If you want to be taken seriously and gain the trust of others, your actions must reflect what you say. 4. Procrastination will hold you back. Time is a valuable resource, and procrastination is one of the most common ways to waste it. When you procrastinate, you waste your productivity because you may not achieve as much as you could if you just stopped putting things off and got started. Those tasks will still have to be completed at some point, so why not do them right now? It may appear overwhelming at first, but once you get started and spark that initial fire within yourself, you'll be shocked at how much more efficient and productive your life will become. 5. Life doesn't always give you what you want. It's tempting to believe that life is all about having everything you want, but it's actually a series of trade-offs and sacrifices. Because you can't have it all, you must make compromises and prioritize what's most important to you. This may seem obvious, but many individuals go through life with no sense of priorities and no restrictions on what they demand from others. This is an important principle to learn because it helps you put things into perspective and recognize that some things may be out of reach, at least for the time being. With this in mind, it's simpler to make compromises to achieve the most important goals. 6. Feeling sad after a decision has been made doesn't mean it was the wrong decision. Regardless of how much we like to believe differently, there are times when we are compelled to make decisions that leave us feeling sad and even guilty. But that doesn't mean those decisions were wrong. In truth, often the most difficult decisions are the most essential. There will be a lot of emotions involved when you make a huge decision, such as moving to another country, leaving a relationship, or quitting your job and starting something new. However, these emotions are fleeting and should not hinder you from going forward and making other life choices. 7. A good reputation is more costly than money. Money can be recovered, but a damaged reputation may never be regained. Others admire someone who has a good reputation. People look up to them and aspire to be like them because of their positive characteristics and accomplishments. The opposite is also true. A person with a terrible reputation is not well liked or respected. It will take time and effort to build and protect your reputation, but it will pay off in the long run. 8. Lessons repeat themselves until you learn them. Life is a learning process, and each lesson will be repeated until you understand it. This can be challenging because our minds are frequently preoccupied with difficulties, hurdles, and irritants. Our feelings, on the other hand, tell us when we need to learn from a certain situation. When something frustrates or disappoints you, it indicates a flaw in your thinking or conduct that needs to be addressed. What you must do is learn from these emotional reactions by identifying the lessons they provide so that it does not happen again. 9. There is a solution to every problem. If you're not sure how you're going to get out of the mess you're in right now, let me assure you that there is always a way out. You only have to find it, and the first step toward finding an answer is to shift your attention away from what the problem is doing to you. Instead, recognize that your troubles are simply problems because of how they are affecting your life right now, and there is no need for them to continue doing so indefinitely. Things appear a lot brighter if you grasp this concept. Instead, it becomes a challenge, perhaps even motivating. The key here is not to just uncover solutions, but also incorporate them in your everyday practice so that change becomes your second nature. 10. You are your own worst enemy. Self-awareness is the ability to look at oneself objectively and clearly through contemplation and meditation. It enables you to make informed life decisions and helps you understand what inspires your behavior. When you recognize that your thoughts are yours, it's easier to take control of them and use them to aid, rather than impede your growth. The only way to better yourself is to take control of your own existence by conquering internal turmoil, doubt, lack of confidence, or any other feelings that prevent you from succeeding. 11. You never know how valuable your health is until you're fighting for it. We frequently underestimate the importance of our health until we're confronted with a sickness or disease. Unfortunately, people wait until there is an emergency or crisis to modify their lifestyle patterns and prioritize their health. But here's the thing, if you don't take care of yourself now, you won't be healthy later. If your health is important to you, you must prioritize it. 12. Nothing lasts forever. Life is full of both joy and sorrow, good and bad times. The only constant is change. So don't cling to something over which you have no control. When life throws you a curveball, it can be difficult to stay optimistic and grateful for what you have. And it's all too tempting to focus on everything that's going wrong. But instead of obsessing over the negative, remind yourself that nothing remains constant forever. The worst of circumstances will pass. If they don't end on their own, all you have to do is make a change. Good things come to an end as well, so don't take them for granted. Enjoy every day since you never know what tomorrow holds. That's it for today's video. Please let us know if you still have some great principles to add to our list by writing them down in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.